At that final week where Erica was in the house, I was 100% cool. Them being together. It was because Kid is now my guy.
Really? I didn't know. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Omi or DK and this is Talk to Your Homie TV, my darling. Here I love to give very sweet and juicy gist. That's my thing. I love to give gist, my darling. And today we're talking about Baby Nigeria's winner's interview. Laycon has finally sat down with this beautiful interviewer and he's giving us all the tea, everything he experienced in the house, how it was. It's like seeing the house from Laycon's point of view. I haven't watched the interview at all, so this will be you and I watching it for the first time. One, then two, I'll be reacting to it. If I think Laycon is yarning calls BS, I'm like, Laycon, I'll call him out, yeah? But if I think he's making a lot of sense, I'm going to big him up as well. So let us watch this one together. Let's begin. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel because this is where the gist goes down here. So please subscribe to my channel, eh? So let's begin the gist.
So right now I'm bringing to you the man of the moment. For the very first time, the winner, Big Brother Naija Season 5, none other than
Laycon. This Laycon is so chilled. After the whole hype of man of the moment, no other. He just says hi. He's so chilled. I'm sure he's shy. Like hi. Relax, Joe. It's a cool interview. What's up?
That was a long introduction.
I mean, my guy, 85 million is that long. Okay, so I mean, we gotta. I wish I had confetti. I'm supposed to throw them up in the sky now for you. How you doing?
I'm fine. I feel good.
Let's go back to the very first day. Let's start with your outfits that very first day, because you see that your outfits, you can't trend for social media based on who be this guy that came on stage lit up. What was the inspiration behind that?
Okay, well, yeah, I just told my stylist that give me something
That people will remember.
yeah, I would, but I did not want. At that point when I was almost going on stage, but it was like two people before me. I was not going to put the thing on.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't. I was not. It was Neo.
That
Neo made me put it on.
Are you serious?
Neo said.
I know they say Neo na fashionista, so
He said put it on. It wasn't even like he knew people were going to
but
like
that
it. But it's
statement.
just yeah. Just
nice.
put it on. If your gut is telling you put it on, then put it on.
And
Me, I like it in person. That was what he was telling me. And he did not. From then on, I liked the Neo. When I wore the thing now, because the battery that was even powering that was very heavy.
Right.
And I also had to be careful with the way I move because there's a lot of technicalities to
Everything will go power.
Yeah, exactly. Or make it no go shock me.
One of the things you said in the initial stages was how you were in a relationship prior to you entering the house.
Yeah.
But then you went into the house and you developed some really strong attractions for Erica. How does that play out? Is your girlfriend still your girlfriend, or that ship is based on everything that's
on that one concerning the relationship I had outside the house? Like I said, while I was in the house, I made it clear that I don't know where that is right now. And like I said in the diary room the last time Big Brother asked me about it, I said if it was me, I would feel some type of way, and nah, I won't be waiting for that person.
Right. Fair enough.
Wait, but have you tried to reach out to her? No. If anybody knows Laycon, you're close to him, please tell him to reach out to her. Yeah, talk to her, man. What if she really liked you and she's like, I don't care. And no matter what you won, like no matter what, you get me, even for that, like reach out to her, Joe. Like what's that? Or just what? Please take a reach out. Me, if I was interviewing Nick, I would ask him, but have you tried to reach out to her? Have you tried to talk to her? What if she wants to even stay with you? Like, what's up with that? Have you tried to call? Yeah, like what's up with you?
We actually received some backlash in the outside world from how strongly she stood behind you regarding, you, Erica, kids situation. Did you feel like she was, because some people started to get the feeling that V is bitter, V has a personal thing against Erica. Was that how you saw it, or you just saw her as a friend?
I saw V as my pillar. I saw V as my voice of reason. Because I said it. I said, that's logic. That's my logic right there. That's the person that says
the voice of reason.
Yes, that's who V is. And when I came outside and I'm seeing things, I'm like, no, this means more to me than. So that for me, what she did, and she sticking up for me the way she did, brought me back to my senses in some way or another. I love V very much, to the extent where I feel like that's the kind of symbol she is to me.
Right.
If she's the one that allowed me understand that this light is getting dim, you need to let it.
You need to let it go. Because it seemed like we almost lost you in there somewhere.
Yeah,
3 week 4. You just withdrew into yourself.
I know.
And then V even reiterated the fact that she was like, if you and Erica were already friends prior to all the drama that happened afterwards, she felt like Erica and Kid doing their whole PDA thing in front of you. Did you feel like it was done in front of you, or you just so happened to always be in their safe space where they're all touchy?
It wasn't coincidence. It was always coincidence.
I need to stop. Let's talk about that, man. I sincerely would just like to reach out to everybody who calls me bitter. I think it's not fair that Laycon has this much love and this everybody's like, hey, Laycon, la 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 la, and you're not saying hey that for V, because we almost lost Laycon. It's true. Laycon reclined to his shell. Laycon was quiet. Like Laycon was he's always talking about Erica, and V came and V and Neo. I don't know why they're not calling Neo's name, because V and Neo came and pulled Laycon up. Do you get me? So if Laycon is going to get love, then we should also give V love. It hurts me. I sincerity, I don't even see V like. I have no issues with her friendship with Laycon. In fact, that was the reason I started to like V. Because of how she was friends with Laycon. Because that girl got Laycon to come out. Laycon was quiet. Get me? The side of V that I was like, oh man, was how she was relating to others and how she acted like she had no remorse. Everybody should go. It's only I'm the only person who, that was the part I was like, oh man, this girl relax now. And how she was with New, I had no issue with her and Laycon and Erica, but even with how I felt after I watched her interview, because I did a video about that, after I reviewed her interview, I'm like, okay, I understand now, no problem, let's move on. And the Laycon guy said he likes her and he's happy, and he saw her like voice of reasoning, logic. You get me? I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you should not give V any hate. You should love her, you should respect her, we should. Get me? Okay.
That was why I still felt like.
And you were always just watching though.
What was I supposed to do now?
Maybe go somewhere else.
But then that would make.
To make it seem like it's more than what it is.
Yes. Because truth is, I said, when you choose something for yourself, you are not allowed to let other people's feelings about those things affect it.
Right.
If I say I care about music, I care about music. Any other person that sees me as a footballer,
right,
I care about music.
Now your head will be that.
Exactly.
I
I care about music. So I felt like, however I felt, should not have been a problem, to be honest. However I felt, I would deal with that on my own.
Right. The Sunday that Ebuka opened the Pandora's box and brought it to the house's attention that you had said Erica had tried to kiss you several times, and Erica flipped and she was about to confront you about it right there, at that very moment. What was going through your mind at that stage? Did you feel like maybe Ebuka misunderstood the situation? Was it a several times situation that we didn't see or we didn't know about? Or what was it really? Was it like a general misunderstanding?
I remember that even phrased out that conversation with me.
Yeah.
So that for a fact, then it's a fact.
Right.
Because somebody else had the conversation with me without me bringing it up. That's one. And then I feel like for that situation, there was a whole lot of things that could have played out differently. I felt, yes, this is asking a question that I spoke about with somebody. And that was what I said. And I didn't say it to make an impression that, oh, she's after me or this thing, blah blah blah. Nah.
It was just what happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was saying it to that person because the way my own mind works is, or my mental well-being, the way I figure out things and the way I make sure that I'm in a good state mentally is I talk about how I feel and things, so that helps me.
Which is very healthy.
That helps me get it off, because if I bottle things in, then I don't know how that is going to affect me mentally, and that mental health thing is something very, even if it was in the outside world, I would talk to somebody that I feel is close to me. And yeah, so I spoke to somebody about it. And yeah.
So her reaction that day after that question was asked, how did it make you feel? I mean, just because I saw you just look at her and say, not right now. We can't.
Obviously, no, we can't be talking about it while this
live show is going on.
Yeah. And in my head, I knew that if I talk to Erica about this now, it's probably going to go somewhere I don't want. So I decided not to talk about it that day. And that's that. I just felt like, no, I'm not going to make this whole thing blow up just right now.
Right. So when it eventually blew up, what do you think triggered it? Because
Wait. Like, I know I've said this when it happened. I'm still going to say it again for the sake of just saying how I feel in my inside. Yeah, I get you didn't want to talk about it that Sunday. I understand. But we had Monday to Friday. You should have called her to talk about it. I actually watched an interview where Laycon said that the reason he didn't talk about it was because he did not know, like he knew that it could go somewhere, so he did not know how she was going to react. But like, it's not fair for you to be told something very vital because of how you think I will react. Leave me to react anyhow when you react. Let's have the conversation. Do you get? Like, leave me to react anyhow. And I think this is typical girl and guy story. Yeah, a guy has an issue with his chick or something. Yeah, and then he goes to tell somebody else because he feels like if he tells the girl, he doesn't know how she react. Let's have react anyhow she wants to react, but give her the information. Do you get? Because last time it was that information that made her like, and I don't mean to bring this all again an open kind of worms. No, I just have to say it. Yeah, no matter what, I'll just say it, right? Like, yeah, should have just spoken to her. We had Monday to Friday to talk to her. You get me? Like, just imagine. I'm trying to move on, but my heart wants to say, yeah. Just imagine, like, the girl was in the house. She did not know what's happening outside the house, and then she's now hearing from nowhere that this guy said several times, and she's looking like, what's happening? You get me? In her head, she's thinking it was just once, and you're saying several times. Yeah, I've just spoken to her about, okay, no, this is exactly what happened, and I'm sorry, something, anything, yeah. If you ask me, that's what I think.
It just seemed like it went from 0 to 100 at a speed of light.
I feel like everybody saw that. I also had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, because you were just quiet and reacting.
Yeah, the best I could do was control how I would react. And that's all I would do. Control how I would react. And I felt like in my head I knew that was not how I feel like she's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
And I feel like she knows that she's a wonderful person. So I feel like a wonderful person in that kind of situation. It's not like everything she said or everything
she wasn't herself.
Yeah, probably.
So the way you like to talk about things to protect your mental health, do you think maybe because she hadn't gotten the chance to talk about it with you and it just built up until she just literally exploded?
But then that's the thing. When I come to you to talk about something, it will be different from when I'm coming to you to tell you that I do not agree with whatever it is that is going on. The approach is different. If I come to you and say I don't like something that you said, or if I come to you and say, hey, something is wrong, I need us to talk about this thing. I don't understand what happened, but let's talk about it. It's different from me coming to say, what is it that you said? I think that you said. That kind of thing. So I felt like I would have spoken about it if I felt like in this situation it wouldn't escalate to a point where a huge argument is going to happen. And bearing in mind she was on 2 strikes already.
Yeah. So you also had that in mind.
Yes, that was why I wasn't really looking forward to having that conversation with her because I didn't know how she was going to react to the extent where she started saying things, and I didn't want to be the reason why that kind of thing was going to happen.
That night, you were with her.
But at the end of the day, you still were the reason why that kind of thing was going to happen. Like, do you know what I'm saying this? Because I kind of know that a lot of guys do this thing. Leave us, forget about how we react. But human beings, we're not babies. As women, we're not babies. Talk. I understand what he's saying now. She had 2 strikes, so nobody knows yet. But I mean, you'd have spoken to her about it. Anyhow she wants to take it, let her take it. Just tell her. This is how it became misunderstood. This is exactly what I said. This is exactly what happened. I'm sorry. Say it. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, please. Call her to one corner. That's the only thing. I love Laycon. I love his songs, yeah. But that's like, you get me?
And you kept talking about how you want to make sure she doesn't sleep on the same bed with Kid because you don't want her to do anything that she said she doesn't want to do on live TV.
Yeah.
So was that like from your friend's point of view, or was that you still being deep in your feelings based on the fact that you were still very much liking her at the time that happened?
It was me caring for a friend because I remember that she told me what she told me in the arena. And I wasn't even the one though. I remember that I told Tolani Badge to handle the situation. But then Tolani Badge, Prince, Dorothy should do this. So then I called Dorothy. I actually remember that I slept in the garden that night. Good. So that was not me trying to do it. I just said, this was what she told me. I said it to Tolani Badge. I said it to Dorothy. I said, please help me out with this situation. So that was, I remember that night vividly.
So it definitely wasn't personal?
No, it was just me looking out for a friend.
Okay. Despite the whole brouhaha, going on, it was like you and Kid just had your own thing going on. You guys used to share meals together and all of that. Do you feel like your relationship with Kid was also like a triggering factor? Because, I mean, it was...
I can't know all these questions, like, do I feel like, do I think that, do I...
Because we all saw it as a bromance, and people kept saying stuff like, boys will be boys, So was it a boys will be boys situation, or you and Kid actually formed your own genuine...
Kid is a very wonderful person.
Right.
He's likable. He's a cruise guy. And the whole thing, how it started, I don't know. But what I do know for a fact is at that final week where Erica was in the house, I was 100% cool. Them being together in a weird way, because it was cause of Kid. It was cause Kid is now my guy.
Right.
So my guy is my guy. My guy is my G. That was the way it was for me.
Nice.
So Kid is a wonderful person.
Really? So Laycon was now cool with Erica and Kid being together because of Kid. Because Kid now became his guy. So it was no longer about Erica again. I'm sure Laycon was like, can you guys stop talking to me about Erica? Because let's just be real here. This whole interview has just been about he and Erica. So I'm sure Laycon is like, I want y'all to stop calling Erica's name. You know what I would say about this? Girls need to just learn. Guys know how to separate things. Guys can get really deep and just say, you know what? Let's leave it. And I've said this thing before, and a friend of, not a friend, someone commented and said, oh me, don't, like, it's not all girls. Well, from what I see, heard, watched, experienced, guys can have girl issue and still be guys. You get me? They just know, okay, you know what, I'm not going to bring my girlfriend around this guy again, but they can still be guys. But us girls, it's a whole quarrel. Well, I'm not going to talk to you. Why can't we just be friends with you and like put you, like not bring you close to like our man? You get me? Like, you see? So it was not because he was now Kid's guy. That's why he now wanted to be, like he now wanted Erica and Kid to be together. Laycon, I hear you.
Right now, we're about to show Laycon the progress made on his social media since the beginning of his Big Brother journey. Laycon, are you ready? I mean, you don't say I'm already, so no one. How many followers did you have before you went into the house?
3K.
3,000 last one.
3,000.
Wow. So they showed you your followers. What was the number when they first showed you?
At one point, hey, 1.2.
Do you know what it is right now?
I don't 1.5. Wow.
So this means that 300,000 people in 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yes. And you ask yourself how.
As in,
Laycon.
So what's next? I mean, with this platform, obviously, the reason you entered the show, you've achieved it and then some. So what's next for you? The music? Are we getting any Laycon concerts soon?
Do you guys want it?
Are you joking?
My icon.
Come with our light bulbs, whether you want.
Exactly.
That's Sunday.
It's so much. Nah, man. Anyways, for Laycon, expect growth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Growth. I mean, I didn't you guys witnessed me grow. I mean, you saw me inside the house. I was tensed every Sunday. Not knowing that I was
so cute
outside
to watch.
here.
I know.
Things were happening.
So Laycon, seeing the massive support you've gotten from icons all around the world, if you could talk to each of them individually, what would you like to say to them right now?
My guys, my people, my family. My motivation are those guys will be icons. Those guys will they support me, Laycon. My motivation are those guys will be 1-1. We know say we cast day as one. I love you guys so much. Spread love and light.
Woo! Look at him. He's such a musician. My motivation. Do you hear how everything was kind of rhyming? Those guys will be as one. One guy will literally come. Oh me, why you get me? I enjoyed the interview. I really did. I like Laycon as a person. Please, everything I said was just me telling you exactly how I felt. You feel me? And then please, as of today, he's on 1.7 million. This is the biggest so far. This is not even up to. It's gonna be 1 week. It's just gonna be 1 week, like on Sunday, and he's already on 1.7. What? Big, massive. People came out to follow him. I really wish him good luck, and I want to hear his music and sing. But yeah, my darling, that's all. Please do not forget, if you're new here, subscribe to this channel, because I mean, this is where all the tea goes down. I give my opinion and you give me your own opinion in the comment section as well. And your girl is now a clothing line owner, kind of P. I have my own clothing line and it's called Talk to Your Homie Fit. We create comfortable outfits for women. You get me? Anywhere you are, any size you are. If you're married, single, whatever, you want to look sexy and easy at the same time, this is what I do. This is one of our outfits. Imagine, just look at how sexy, you get me, it's making me feel. Yeah, very affordable, but it's most importantly dope material. You will love our materials. It's easy on the body, it's cool. I've been wearing this outfit all day. I have no complaints whatsoever. Please order. It will mean a lot to me if you support my business. If you want to get nice gym wear, nice lounge wear to stay at home, to look cool, you get me, to go to the movies and still look sexy, to go to the gym and everybody can be like, who's this girl? Then you should buy my outfit. Yeah, it is really affordable. Please go to hello@talktoyourhomie.com/my shop page. You know what, I'll put the link in the description in the description below. Yeah, so you can go and order, my darling. It will mean a lot to me to order. And follow my page on Instagram. It is Talk to Your Homie Fits. See the name on the screen. Yeah, to support me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.